In the modern world, dashcams have become an essential driving tool. They help us capture mundane moments, but sometimes they record moments that are downright disturbing. Buckle up and get ready for scary things caught on dashcam. This dashcam video was recorded on a Glendale, California motorway. The Tesla is seen suddenly slamming on its brakes as the driver exits. The man is holding a lead pipe of some sort. As soon as he approaches the vehicle recording on the dashcam, he begins bashing the windows. The window somehow stays intact, and the man calmly gets back in his car and keeps driving. Later on down the road, he was seen attacking another car and was caught on the dashcam. The vehicle is seen accelerating away from the assailant. Police were notified of the event, but because the Tesla had no license plates, they were unable to find it. Police received numerous additional calls over the following few days describing similar events. Also captured on dashcam was one of these.
What?
Police were finally able to find the man after a few more days. He was 36-year-old Nathaniel Raidmack, who already had a significant criminal history and outstanding arrest warrants. In addition to the recent random acts of road rage, he has a history of engaging in significant criminal threats and stalking in a total of 8 different states throughout the U.S. It was never made clear why the highway attacks occurred. June 25, 2021, the dashcam footage shown below was recorded during one of Kansas' summer storms. It occurred in Waverly. As they approached an intersection, the automobile was following the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Just as the car begins to slow down, lightning strikes it quickly. The car received 4 lightning hits in quick succession. As soon as the electrical system failed, all of the car's lights shut off. The car's tires were blasted out by the electricity that traveled through them to reach the ground, and a hole was left in the door handle. A family of 5 was occupying the vehicle. They weren't hurt in any way. Nowadays, many automobiles include safety measures that cushion interior shocks. However, it was no longer able to be driven. The electrical system was totally wrecked. This occurred in May of 2021. Michael Shackelford is seen driving down a San Antonio street after leaving his bank for work. Automobile passes him while he is driving, with one of the back doors open and a woman shouting for aid. Michael deviates from his initial path and begins pursuing the automobile while simultaneously phoning the police. The automobile ultimately exits the freeway after a few minutes on the highway. Now, as the vehicle is traveling at a slower speed, the woman in the back seat sees a chance and exits. They notice a police officer and approach him. They made their way to a nearby parking area where a medical crew met them. The woman was taken to the hospital as a precaution, but it was later discovered that she had just minor injuries.
Hey, I need police ASAP. I'm on 410 South by Ingram Park Mall. A lady is screaming outside her Ford, a gray Ford exiting Ingram Road right now. She's trying to get out of a vehicle and the guy won't let. No, she's not exiting. They got back on 410. I don't know. It says 410 South from Ingram going towards like Marbach area.
Her own husband, who refused to let her go, had abducted her against her will. She had to resort to calling for aid to neighboring drivers. The husband was later apprehended by police.
Military Drive. Exit by the academy now. Okay. Military Drive. We're in the frontage road. She's screaming and kicking in the car. He's erratically. She's trying to get out of the car. She's opening the door. She's trying to jump out. He sped up and he couldn't get out. She jumped out! She jumped out! She jumped out!
This occurred on a Massachusetts highway. Jeffrey Code is the man behind the wheel. As he drives along the road, listening to the radio, a large chunk of ice becomes dislodged from the automobile in front of him and flies into the air. The rock slams through Jeffrey's windshield, shattering it instantly. Jeffrey, now entirely blind, cautiously pulls to the side of the road, crossing 2 lanes blindly. He was unharmed because the slab had not entirely smashed through the windshield, instead leaving cracks all over it. A side mirror and the windshield wipers were also damaged. Jeffrey confesses that if he had slammed on the brakes, he would have risked losing control and being hit by other automobiles, such as the one right next to him, which prevented him from veering into a different lane. A young man who uploaded this video claims to have filmed an unexplainable creature the night after uploading it. He was outside in Cacapava, Sao Paulo, when what was going to happen practically caught him off guard. The mysterious creature is crossing the street as he stops at a streetlight. He has never been able to pinpoint what exactly this thing was until this day. But in his eyes, it was neither an animal nor something human. Do you understand what we are examining here? Evidently, this object moved to the left before abruptly disappearing. Was it possibly a strange creature of some kind? Who is to say? A young driver who was heading home recorded the video that follows. Nothing seemed out of place at the moment because it was still early in the evening. He frequently travels this route, and he reports that there have never been any unusual occurrences. He eventually began driving too fast, at which point he believed a guardian angel may have intervened. A figure suddenly appears in the middle of the street. Very spooky, of course. He tries to brake but notices him too late. According to his accounts, the automobile drove straight past him with no damage to the vehicle, leading him to conclude that the person in the middle of the road was a ghost. When the car stopped and he got out to see how the unidentified individual was doing, there was no sign of them. However, the way the car darkens as if a collision had truly occurred is a little strange.
Thanks for watching Terror TV. To view any or all episodes of this video series, please click the link in the description below or on the pop-up to my left. Be sure to check out any of our other video series available for your viewing pleasure in the playlist section of this channel. See you on the next episode of Terror TV.